Alright, well, here is Phasmophobia. Um, this is just kind of an introduction for a friend on how to do things. As you play, you are going to find the ghost by looking for a ghost room. Any one of these maps, you're going to start off with Tanglewood, that's your only map. I will play on that first, just to give you a run through on everything. But as you find the ghost and you get the ghost right, you will start getting money, aka also experience points. And when you do, you can go over to this side by hitting the right stick, and you'll have a computer. I'm in the shop right now, so as you level up, you can have items that you could click to upgrade. Like, for instance, I got one down here. I want this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold X on it and get it. Now, this one is in my inventory at all times. So, each one of them costs money each time you buy them. You have the buy option, the sell option, all that good stuff. I have 14,000 right now. Let's see what I got here. Keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, so I want a couple of these. I want to make sure my igniter is leveled up. I want to get some of those. Sanity meds, I'm down to 3. I'm going to get some of those. And I'm just pressing square to buy them. Sound sensor I don't use, so I'm not going to buy any. Just buying the things that I actually use. So right now I got some tier 3 stuff unlocked. Some of this stuff will level up as you go. Once it gets to that level, I'll show you how to get it, how to unlock it, and then how to add it. So we're going to go quick loadouts. I have loadout already ready. Just hit the X button to get rid of that screen. So this is my loadout. From here, I could change it from either tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, depending on if I have it unlocked. If I do not have it unlocked, it'll say no. Over here, we could see what's on the van right now. So, since I'm playing solo, I'm going to keep 2 dots, but I'm going to go down to 1 EMF reader. Don't need a flashlight because I got a headgear. Ghost Ready Book, we'll keep it at 2 just for case. Spirit Box, we'll go down 1. Thermometer, we'll go down 1. UV light, we'll go down to 1. Video camera, definitely 1. You'll automatically start off with these so you don't have to buy or add if you don't want to unless you add extra to it. Crucifix will keep 2. Firelight will keep 3. Headgear will drop down to 1 since we're playing solo. Igniter will drop down to 1 since we're playing solo. And we have tier 3, so it is infinite use. Incense will keep the 4. Motion sensor, I'll drop it down to 1. I don't care. Parabolic, I'll drop down to 1 because we're on solo. Camera, 1. Salt will keep 3. Sanity meds will keep 4. Sound sensor, not going to use it. And tripod will drop down to 1. Now you can enable and disable by pressing square. I'm not going to do that because it costs extra money to do so. And there you go. Here's my solo setup. Over time, you will get items that you can add and use, like from the black down. All this stuff you will earn as you level up. So crucifix, firelight, headgear, niter, incense, motion sensor, parabolic, photo camera, salt, sanity medication, sound sensor, and tripod. Let's get into a game real fast. We're gonna play on professional and 6 Tanglewood Drive. Let's see if we can find the ghost without dying. Now, I'm gonna start off with a photo camera, a crucifix to protect myself, and we're gonna get a thermostat. EMF reader, witnessing a ghost, and preventing a hunt with a crucifix. Easy objectives. I think we could get a perfect run this round, which means that I get all 3 of those objectives. 10 pictures. Guess the ghost right, stay alive, and finding the bone. I have found the bone. Press square to pick it up after taking a picture of it. Next thing I like to do real fast is try to find the cursed item. I'm pretty sure the ghost room is in here. I heard something drop. Nope. Might be in here. Alright, let's establish where this ghost is. Maybe in garage. I'm gonna put a crucifix right here, where the ghost is. Yeah, 6.9. This is the ghost room. Okay. Throwing shit right there. Alright, let's go get more items, shall we? Find the curse object here in a minute. We don't necessarily need the curse object for the perfect bonus, but I sometimes like to find it to help me out through the ghost hunt. I don't necessarily think I will need it this round, though. So I'm going to grab a second crucifix. It is a bigger room, so I'm going to try to widen my protection area. I'm going to set a curse item right about here. crucifix about right here. That should cover me for the most part. I'm gonna grab a book. I'll lay some salt down after I get a UV just in case. Ultraviolet, dots, and we have salt. I want to get all my items in first before I start doing this. Let's put dots right here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of our items in, and we're going to start looking for evidence. This is going to be used to find ghost orbs as one of our evidence. We got ghost writing, which is right there. Dots, which is right there. Spirit box, which is right there. EMF reader, which is right there. Freezing temps, which I got inside. That's my thermometer. And ultraviolet, which is the flashlight. Get a second dots. Now let's go. First piece of evidence we're going to look for is the ghost orb, which we see floating right there. That little white thing that's floating around right there, that is a ghost orb. We have ghost orb. I'm not going to entirely mark it down quite yet because there might be an opportunity for a mimic. Let's turn this on. Let's get some salt down. Ultraviolet. Nice. That's 3 of our pictures. Four of our pictures. Missed out one. We'll get rid of it. I'm going to put a book right there. I'm going to grab another book, put it right there. But we do have ultraviolet and ghost orbs as our 2 evidence. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pay attention to this thing called the mimic. When I put on ultraviolet, I'll see if it's there or not. It is there still. So we might have a mimic. The reason why I say that is because ghost orb could potentially be a gimmick evidence, meaning that it might not be the true evidence. And the only way to tell that is if we get all 3 of the mimic's evidences. So if we go over here, we got to majorly test out for spirit box and freezing temps. If we get those, we will automatically have a mimic. Because if we get spirit box and ghost orbs, it's nothing. If we get freezing temps and ghost orbs, it could be a haunt too. That's why we need to test for the spirit box to see if this is the true evidence or not, or else we got a fake ghost. So as of right now, we have ultraviolet, possibly ghost orb. I'm gonna grab a smudge stick for for protection. What is my sanity at? It's at 53 right now. Get some more photos. Get a spirit box, I think. We'll start testing for a spirit box here in a second. Alright, let's get this and this. Let's go test for our Mr. Mimic real fast here. Got a book right there. We'll put a book right here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? I'm not necessarily going to give up on Spirit Box quite yet. Test the room. See how the temperature is. Negative 2.2. So we have freezing temperatures. Which is not good because we have possibly a Hauntu or we have the Mimic. Where are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Are you here with us? Not getting anything for Spirit Box at the moment. Are you friendly? Boys and girls, I think we have a Hauntu. So our last thing to do is to either get pictures or just go ahead and leave. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. I'm not too worried about the perfect run right now. This will determine if I was right about it being just a Hauntu and not a Mimic. And there we go, we got a Hauntu. Alright. Next one, we won't do much explaining, we'll just do more of a ghost hunt. Kind of show you what I do when I go for ghost hunting.